Hello and welcome in. My name is DrumRollTony. I'm a streamer on Twitch, musician and music teacher living in Seattle. It's time to get back to some Chainsaw Man. Now I understand there's a different piece of music for every ending, so that is really exciting because I've been enjoying all this so far. We've done the opening, ending 1. We're on ending 2 now. This is Time Left by the group ZUTOMAYO. So I had to go over to the wiki though because I don't know. And the wiki says this: ZUTOMAYO is a Japanese rock group that debuted in 2018. Secretive by nature, the group has never released a full member list, crediting different people for music arrangements and music video production each time. That's actually pretty sweet, so I definitely like that. Really quick, before we get into the music, can you help me out? I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers in the channel before the end of the year. I gotta say, honestly, I've had so much fun with this reaction channel. I did not think I would be into this. It totally blew my mind. It was just cool. I've been loving meeting a new community, people that have come into the Discord and the Twitch stream, so I appreciate all of you. But if you could help me reach that goal and get that plaque in the wall, that'd be so awesome. So if you haven't clicked it yet, please click that subscribe button, please, and thank you. So what is it that we do here? Well, it's surface level musical analysis, which is just basically a reaction video that involves a lot of stopping, rewinding, talking, and more stopping and rewinding. Sometimes it's the beginning of a phrase, sometimes it's in the middle. Anyway, whatever, too much talking. Let's go. Time left. Yeah. That's a pretty sweet slap bass intro. Second time through, we get that 4 on the floor and the bass drum, which is playing quarter notes. But the cool part, I think, is that implied halftime groove where the snare is popping on beat 3 every time we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Instead of like boom, doo, ga, goo, doo, goo, ga. It's much cooler this way too. If it went the other way and was a rock beat, the bass would lose its like funkiness. Let's just get that again and we'll let it go. Yeah. All right, the voice sounds really cool. The rhythmic use of the melody there, pretty better, way better than stock. It's pretty nice. There was like some cool. I'm not really sure what's going on underneath the melody and the voice. There's like little light keyboard tones there. I don't know. Something. Okay, that was pretty cool. There was like some supplemental just comping, you know, it sounded like keyboards and guitars that were kind of just, you know, utilizing rhythms that were very similar to the bass part. But it was like traveling between the headset here. I was hearing like right and left side stuff. I didn't go back 5, 10, 15 to grab that again. Clever use though, pretty cool. Almost like a trump, like it's not a trumpet, but it kind of has that feel a little bit. It's probably all just keyboards, like patches and stuff, but it's still cool though. I'm just gonna go back 10 more seconds, grab this again. Pick up the phrase in here. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, this is really good music. Okay, wow. This as we get deeper here, it keeps getting better. We get that rhythm set up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That kind of phrase hit us in the beginning with real standard like you know, hits, but then we got bum 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 bum. At the end of that, we can still a 3-note kind of phrase there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's go back 1, 2, 3, 20 seconds here and grab the end of that. Okay, that was a sick keyboard. Let's get that again. That was super fun. I'll let it go, I promise. I'm sorry, there's a lot going on there. We're at our three chord, but there's the bass is pulling boom bop so hard, man. Like I mean, like pulling, like really plucking hard in the strings. Like let's go back 15 and grab that. Then there's like kind of a bunch of cool guitar stuff going on, but first time that's all I could really grab. No, the vocals are beautiful there. I think the biggest pull out for me though is that boom bop bop. Every time in the first chord sequence on that descending sequence, boom bop bop, boom bop bop, boom. Bass players really digging and boom bop bop, boom boom. So that's so percussive. We talk about bass being having a similar role as percussion all the time, which, well, we don't just talk about it here. Everybody, I mean, that's a normal thing in music, but it's really evident right there. I'm gonna go back 5 and let it continue on, and everything underneath the voice in that section is pretty great. Okay, it's been present in the whole piece, but I just want to draw your attention to the hi-hat part. I know it's totally supplemental. It's definitely it's background and foreground at the same time. It's background because of the role of the instrument, but it's foreground because it's a metallic instrument and it cuts through everything. Let's go back 15 seconds and just listen how cool. Dare I use the word? I mean, it's not disco, but just there's some phrasing in it that is very kind of like funky in that era of stuff, but you don't always have to associate that genre. Genre association can be sometimes negative, but point being, just check out how cool it is. Okay, so that's just one layer, right? So really, in reality, we have this, it's super high. The voice is so, I'm gonna destroy my throat trying to do that. That's funny. Anyway, the vocals is super in the stratosphere right there. You've got like two competing guitar layers. I can't really tell what's going on because there's so much happening at the same time. There's someone just there's a big like comping strum pattern, and there's a bunch of moving notes going on. But you get distracted with the part, right? Like as soon as I heard that hi-hat part the first time, I was like, whoa, the vocals are cool, but there's this happening. So let's give it one more time and then we'll let it go. Okay, that was absolutely sick. Oh my God. Okay, cool. So right there in the middle of that, we had like a cool 12/8 Afro-Cuban kind of rhythm going on. I don't even know what happened. The transition, we lost time for a second. I mean, purposely, obviously. Like they have a cool, like almost, I don't know, like a record. It's not a record scratch, but like there's something happens where it sounds, you know, that type of sound. Let's go back a little bit more. Everything kind of falls away for a second. So you're completely, so it's a great way to pull the listener back in. We talk about this in the channel all the time. As soon as you pull the foundation out and you make someone shake a little bit, you know, you take the walls, you take the structure away, you have to like reassign your listening environment. And like manually, everybody has to, you can't not do that. So it's great design, composition design. So this is really fun. That was interesting. It's like, it goes away, even though time is still here, but you're not totally sure of it. Then you get a little, and it brings you back in. That's pretty cool. Let's go back one more time. We'll let it go. interesting. That was a cool use of bum bum. Bum bum, major third, bum bum. You can hear the bum bum doorbell sound. You can always associate that. Don't worry, we'll do a bunch of videos for ear training later on. Those are coming just to like how to learn all like ascending and descending intervals. But anytime you hear bum bum, that's an easy one. So I think it was almost like harmonics in the guitar. So that was pretty fun. The bass part though is by far the best in this little section. And the Afro-Cuban thing is cool, but come on, man, the bass part is just jamming. Let's go back 15. Okay, there's a lot. I was about to make a comment about the drummer, the percussion design set us up for almost a samba thing for a second, then it took it away. But when we got to the boom boom ba section, we had way more involvement in toms this time, where the first time we did not. If you want to go back and check that out, you can hear that it's kind of a cool difference. But then also we got almost like a reggaeton soca thing going on, like. So we're just reaching in a lot of places to create a lot of fusion of styles together. When that happens, it depends on what kind of listener you are. For me, I love that. I can see how this could be, it's kind of like a roller coaster ride where maybe you're sitting in the middle and the lap belt is like too loose and you're being jarred all over the place. I know some listeners do not like this. Some people like their music spoon-fed to them, and that's totally cool. Like, I get it. But this is cool because in my mind, these are ingredients that still work together. So it's spicy in a good way. Let's go back 15, 5, 10, 15. Let's grab this. Ooh, I hear the bass player coming out of that. That was all familiar material. So, like, and those of you that are musicians, I'm sure you've already been playing along with that little 3-chord sequence and kind of jamming out to that. But I feel like a lot of these tunes that we do, especially in like my multi-anime opening videos, the bass parts are just jamming. Like, it's nice to see. I mean, as a bassist, speaking from a bass perspective, sometimes, you know, we get parts that aren't that exciting for us. But when you get to take yourself and you put a lot of notes in there, it's a lot of fun. Okay, let's go back 10 and I just kind of, actually 15, and just grab onto that, put that in your ear. All right, so you know what I'm going to say, right? You're going to say, Tony's going to say implied halftime groove. Yeah, it's not even implied. It just really is there. So that's pretty cool. I would challenge you, listen to the chorus there and listen to it at the beginning and spot the little differences that are in the layers. There are some. Sounds like it's, in my mind, it was between bass and guitar and maybe a little hi-hat development, but go back and check it out, you know, and see if you like that kind of stuff. Maybe you don't, maybe you do. But let's get into this transition into our kind of spacey feel outro here. Ooh, okay. All right, so there's some great keyboard, or like organ keyboard, some like Hammond style stuff going on here. Way more rooted in a little bit more of a jazz mindset as far as how the progressions are treated and the voice leading was going. There's just a lot going on in the song, and I just will echo what I said earlier. It's a lot of ingredients. Y'all, you might like it, you might not. Like, let me know what you think. Go back 10. man, the bass playing, bringing us back in. Okay, that whole section was real big brain. The descending chord progression there, and then we had some like turnaround stuff. Like there was some like 3, 6, 2, 5 kind of, I don't know. That might be a little bit too stock, but point being, it was nice and different from the beginning. And what do I always say? You know what it is. Variety is the spice of life. Well, I didn't say it. Tony Horton said it, and then I copied him. But I really do believe that, though, because anytime you can add stuff that's still thematically similar but has small differences, it makes the listening experience a lot better. So we're going to get that again, of course. I'm going to go back 20, though. Oh, that part's so good. Come on, you hear that? That bass part is great. Back 10, here we go. All right, that was the only part in the tune where we got boom, got you from the drums, almost like do 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 do, a little bit church there for a second, but obviously, you know, the style of the instruments going behind it, we're not going to the same type of approach, but it was present though. Let's go back 15 and we'll let it play out here. Okay, that was wild. That was real nice. I need to hear the ending again because she just went off in the vocals. Like we had a continual bagada digada digga digga digga. That was all just based in like 16 note groupings there. Let's just get the end of that again. Yeah, the flow on that was this one's going to be added. So far, I got to say I'm happy with all the chainsaw music. This is probably my favorite ending so far. Ending 1 was cool, but ending 2 for me as of right now definitely is in the leading position. Now, I've gotten so many comments about ending 3. We'll get there. We'll get to ending 3 soon, but I just want to take these a little bit of time and just appreciate them. So that was very good. My name is DrumRollTony. I'm a streamer on Twitch. Make sure to catch me when I'm live. So I'm going to talk about your favorite anime music or just Chainsaw Man in general, whatever you want. You can find a link to my Twitch channel in the video description below, as well as my Discord server. If you like this video, you know what to do. Click that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel so you can catch the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Take it easy. Bye-bye.